Hey everyone, Will the Watch Clicker here, and welcome back to the studio. It's been a while since our last video review, but we've been hard at work on new reviews, both video and written reviews. Today, we're going to be taking a look at our third DIY Watch Club kit. This time it's their Explorer style kit, the D03. Fixed bezel sports watches are quickly overtaking dive watches as some of the most popular watches among enthusiasts. While they can't time your pizza in the oven like a dive watch can, they make up for it in simplicity and style. The D03 has DIY Watch Club's signature sandwich dial and legible handset. However, this time, we have it on a bracelet. As always, DIY Watch Club is offering a 5% discount on any of their watchmaking kits if you use the link in our description. We do get a small kickback if you purchase using this link, but it really does help keep the channel going. We'll spend a little bit more time with this watch after the build is complete. I did a time lapse of the build if you want to see it. If you want to skip the build, use the chapters in the video. Let's get to it. Once you've completed building your watch, you're left with a capable go-anywhere, do-anything sports watch. The D03 comes in at 38mm wide, 45mm lug-to-lug, and a wrist of crystal of 11mm. While the case design isn't anything groundbreaking, it does feel great on the wrist. A gentle turn down in the lugs, and a case that isn't too thick give it this comfort. I was happy that DIY Watch Club went with a case that has a shorter lug-to-lug. I'm never a fan of 38mm watches, with lug-to-lugs approaching 50mm. That said, the male end-link bracelet does add extra length, but it isn't enough to make me want to take it off the bracelet right away. Speaking of the bracelet, I'm happy to see DIY Watch Club add this option to their lineup. I lamented in my first DIY watch review that there was no bracelet option. They've come a long way since I first reviewed their kits. I still think there are some improvements to be made to the bracelet, but it's great to have the option. The dial is exactly what you want from a watch like this. It's simple with a bit of flair added to it. It isn't overdone and remains legible at all times. The lume is great thanks to the sandwich dial. I've never felt DIY Watch Club's kits were lacking in the lume department, and this one's no exception. I've had the opportunity to live with 3 of their watch kits, and they hold up well. I've dropped them, hit them on doors, and had my kids tap on the crystal as hard as their little fingers can. None of the hands have fallen off, and I've had no water intrusion despite getting them wet. It makes me feel confident in the builds I've completed, but also that DIY Watch Club is using quality parts. These kits are a great way to get your feet wet in watchmaking and modding. If you buy a kit or two, you'll have all the tools you need to mod your Seikos and some other watches as well. I'm glad to see DIY Watch Club continue to expand their offerings and step out of their comfort zone of dress and dive watches. If you've been waiting for something a little more modest from DIY Watch Club to jump on one of their kits, this might be the perfect one. Thanks for watching the video review of the DIY Watch Club D03. If you want more reviews, head over to watchclicker.com. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe.